What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is January 10th on a beautiful, beautiful evening here. It just got done raining a little bit ago. How is everybody doing today? How was everybody's day? How's everybody doing tonight? So we got some protest coverage. We got some live cams in Minnesota. We got LA, Sacramento. I think another one is in Texas somewhere. And then we got the EAM radio going. That's the other one there that you see, the little radio function there. And then I got the X page pulled up so that way we can keep track of everything live going on right now. A lot of crazy stuff has happened throughout the day. Let's look at the mass amount of people earlier. The left is massing in Minneapolis, Minnesota to launch the next level of their attacks tonight. I was able to predict this with 100% accuracy because their plan has been public for over a year. And that is what, ladies and gentlemen? The Podesta plan. Look at all those people. Yeah, they're definitely trying to get a civil war going. So, do you guys want to just, let's see if we can get some of the audio going here from the protest.
Stop.
Here we go.
People can't protest on a Saturday. What's the problem? Support from Canada. I see you, Hitch.
Looks like we got somebody down here eating. I'm gonna try to find another cam.
Fuck Trump. Fuck Trump. Fuck ICE. Our streets.
I've got to turn that down because I will get copyrighted. They'll throw a copyright. So that's why I don't have a lot of the audio turned up, because it's people playing music, and I don't want to have copyright infringement for music that's playing. So here we go. I got one I'm getting ready to put in place of that lady eating. Change that one out, because I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to see somebody sitting there eating. All right. So I'm going to change up these camera feeds as the night goes on. I'll change them up. How does the audio sound? Does everything sound all right, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, whoever's in here? How does everything sound? Does everything sound good? Does the audio sound okay? And that EAM tracker is live. So if we hear something, it is live in live time from the U.S. Air Force. So we'll be able to hear that pretty well. Yep. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. So this was out of Asheville, North Carolina, which is, I mean, it's crazy because Asheville, North Carolina used to be a very, very deep red area, and just over the years, it's just turned into a shithole.
KKK, no fascist USA! No ICE! No 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 KKK, no fascist USA!
Yeah, Jeremy, I agree. I think they do it to get people copyrighted. That's why a lot of times I have to watch and be careful. Like sometimes you can get away with playing their audio, but a lot of them are walking around with little speakers and they're literally playing music, and I think they do it on purpose. Because I don't think TikTok is that strict when it comes to something like that. TikTok and X, places like that. And then you got Shifty Shift. Renee Good was dropping her kids off at school, not involved in a protest or anything. And in reality, she's blocking the road for 3+ minutes, blasting her horn and dancing like it's a party while impeding ICE agents. And isn't that crazy? Did you guys see the body cam footage that came out? That completely blows their whole narrative up. Completely takes their whole narrative out. Football. What do you mean football? And then, of course, Ilhan Omar, she was leading protests in Minnesota earlier. I'm surprised that the looting and violence hasn't started breaking out yet. Well, they got a bunch of cops. That's L.A. The one down in the bottom left, that's L.A. So we all know how L.A. is. They're not going to really do anything. Their hands are tied too. So this person live streams police in Austin, Texas, charging anti-ICE protesters. So people that were so what did they do though? That's the thing.
I can't wait to see this girl get a paintball in the face.
Everybody watching here, all of y'all know that APD is constantly shooting people dead. Go, Bishop, officer, go.
So more than likely, she got arrested because she was probably failing to comply with lawful orders.
They're moving. Oh, takedown! Takedown!
Took him down.
Oh! Got him! Got him! Got him! Caught him!
Hurt, baby.
Yeah, don't block a fucking intersection, for fuck's sake.
Release them! Why did they say release them? 1, 2, 3, release them! Okay, we're gonna...
Yeah, that's crazy. Here's a close up. Oh wait, this was a different one. This was actually in Portland. Wow. It's a lot of mass civil unrest the past couple nights. Whole lot. And you know, it's crazy because somebody pretty much narked on Tim Waltz about the whole fraud thing. And then all this stuff ramps up. It makes me think that they're doing a lot of this to take away from the fraud and all that. They're trying to distract from all the fraud that's going on. Because a lot of people didn't see it, but federal agents went in and started confiscating things from these fake daycare centers and stuff to do these fraud investigations. And it's not looking good. It's not looking good for, it's not looking good for them, but it's looking good for the American people because now their money's not going to be stolen anymore. Furniture store owner in Minneapolis runs to protest ICE because he says his business is being impacted by ICE since he can't communicate with his customers in a protected space. If you're in business because of illegals, you shouldn't be in business. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I very well might have a special guest calling in to the show here this evening. Some of you might know him. It is Virtus Media Studio. One of the guys I get a lot of my intel from. So thousands of left-wing radicals and extremists, many are holding violent signs. Anti-ICE protesters have been urging unalivings in their rallies. Some of them say Kirk ICE. Wow. Let's take a look at this.
These are murderers. These are goons. These are fascists. And they have invaded our city. They have invaded this land. They have desecrated this land. They have spilt blood on this sacred Dakota, unceded territory of this land. No one is illegal. Power to the people. Them call us dangerous to justify the violence that they're perpetuating on our community. And that's not what we see. And that's not who we are. Because that's not what I see. Every single day I see community members, no matter who they are, no matter what language they speak, at all hours of the day, show up for our communities with the whistle, with their voice, with Know Your Rights information, and an unwavering commitment to protect our neighbors. That's what I see. No troops, no wall, sanctuary for all. No troops, no wall, sanctuary for all. Sanctuary for all. No troops, no wall, sanctuary for all.
See, they want to have all these illegals come in. That's why they're saying no wall, sanctuary for all, because they want them all to come in so that way they've got all these voters. That's exactly what it is for the votes. So the Venezuelan Foreign Ministry rejected the warning issued by the U.S. Department of State, saying it is based on fabricated accounts and meant to falsely portray Venezuela as unsafe. Whoop. And this was in response to a security alert put out. The U.S. Department of State warned that the security situation in Venezuela remains unstable and urged U.S. citizens to leave immediately. This was just earlier today. To leave immediately now that international flights have resumed. The advisory cautions travelers to stay alert and take safety measures, citing reports of armed groups known as collectivos setting up roadblocks and checking vehicles for signs of U.S. citizenship or ties to the United States. Americans are advised to be cautious when traveling by road and to closely monitor airline updates for the latest information. Wow. So that was from the State Department issuing a warning to American citizens that might be in Venezuela. So you got all these rogue cartel agents roaming around, setting up roadblocks, looking for U.S. citizens. I can tell you what they're going to do. They're going to start taking people hostage, demanding ransoms, just like the Taliban, just like the Al-Qaeda and all them have done. That they're famous for that. That's crazy. So we got Trump is briefed on options for striking Iran as protests continue. This was earlier today. We got President Trump was briefed on military strike options against Iran as he considers whether to act on threats tied to Tehran's crackdown on protests, according to the New York Times. While no final decision has been made, officials say Trump is seriously considering action, with options ranging from targeted strikes linked to Iran's security forces to potential non-military sites in Tehran. U.S. officials cautioned that any strikes risk rallying public support for the regime or provoking retaliation against U.S. personnel, and military commanders say more time would be needed to prepare defenses. I mean, absolutely. Why strike them? That's my thing. The hell with it. Let them do what they're going to do. Don't get involved in it. We've already struck Iran on Israel's behalf. So what is the point to strike Iran again? There's no need for it. It's senseless. Iran is failing. Let it fail. Let it do what it's going to do. So we got Virtus Media Studio is getting ready to call in soon. We'll see what kind of intel he's got for us here on the show. Yeah, the thing with Venezuela is crazy, with all the what they call them collectivos, stopping people, setting up roadblocks. There was a report that says Iran claimed they're going to be nuclear capable within the next 24 to 48 hours, but that could just be more saber rattling. All right, so I just seen something. I want to pull this up. I'm going to see if this is on X. It's a national map of outrage. If not, I'm going to share it to X. Hold on. Let me do something here. All right. Stand by. I'm getting ready to send this to my X. That way I can pull it up on screen. This is crazy. It's a map of, it's not what you're seeing on screen. Let me get that off. So that way I don't confuse people. So we got, all right. We got Virtus Media Studio. How are you doing, brother?
Yeah, this is the Tactical Hillbilly from Virtus Media Studio.
Yes, sir. You're live, man. You're live on the air.
Just wanted to add in that looking at all the streams this afternoon, different people streaming on the ground, they are now deployed Black Bloc in the march, which is the Antifa militant part of them that actually attacked the federal officers in the last Trump administration the first time. Mm-hmm. You saw the frozen water bottles, etc., being thrown at the federal officers, and fireworks being fired at them, that type of thing. So the Black Bloc is there. Also, they've been deployed who hadn't been there before, and also the pro-Palestine groups, jihadists.
Mm-hmm.
So they're both there, and that's a big major change in what's been going on because they're expecting violence tonight. Maybe it doesn't happen, but I just wanted to call in and let you know that it's a good thing you're back home tonight because that is a big escalation in what's going on. And it's also ironic since Vertus Media Studio follows the Second Amendment that the leftists, communists all have all of a sudden become Second Amendment supporters.
Yeah, I've seen that.
If you listen to their videos.
Yep. Now all of a sudden they want to embrace the Second Amendment when for the last, 10, 15 years, they've been wanting to abolish and get rid of the Second Amendment.
Exactly.
It just shows how disingenuous these people are. And it also could also prove a fact that we're probably getting ready to see a violent uprising.
Right, exactly. So just wanted to bring up that fact that everybody stays safe. This is only going to escalate, especially when the warm weather gets here.
Yeah.
And working on private security like I do, myself and law enforcement I work with, this just makes the atmosphere when you're working a whole lot more dangerous for us as we're out here and having to watch each other sick. So say a prayer for law enforcement and especially a lot of people that they don't think a lot of when they're at different places is armed security. That's also looking out for them. I always feel like I need to point that out because they're overlooked.
Right. Yeah, because you guys are out there on the front line just as much as the law enforcement is.
Well, I always call us the first responders because we respond on private property before the law enforcement gets there. We have to respond to threats, analyze threats, and respond to them. But we also are trained similar to law enforcement. Not the same, but very similar. And we wear body armor, we carry firearms, we have use of force, training, all that stuff. And like I said, just say a prayer for all of us out here because law enforcement and anybody working on armed security at this point
is at risk.
It has a target on their back and needs to be super careful when they're out doing their duties.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be. It's especially in the big cities. The big cities, man. I really feel for the officers in the big cities, man, because they got a huge target on their backs.
Well, as we always say, what happens in the big city eventually will trickle out and come out to the rural areas. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Just remember, just because you see all these people marching around in the city, there's cells in all the rural areas also. Cells of illegals. They may not be as prominent, but they're there and they will cause trouble in your area. You need to be awake to what's going on in your rural community and don't have the mentality we're in a rural community and it ain't going to happen here.
Yeah. See, and that's where a lot of people, they get to this mentality of, oh, well, it'll, not trying to dox where we live or anything, but, oh, this will never happen here. This is such and such county and this is this town and we're in the country. It'll never happen here, but they just don't realize that it can very easily happen here. Just like all the illegals that we've been seeing, they're all coming out from the cities, coming out here where we are.
Well, it can happen in any community, and the biggest thing is it's so much the violent part of it. It's what the jihadists do is they're called silent jihad, as they're executing that as in civilizational jihad, where they get to certain numbers, and now you see them starting to get a little violent. But the whole thing to it is all these NGOs that are running around that are getting funded, like these Somalis starting these learning centers and stuff.
And you got Church World Service
funded by our own tax money also. And you have to look in your small community and see what NGOs are in your area because you're being subverted in your small communities by these NGOs.
Yep. So if you look at the screen, I was able to find, it's called National Map of Outrage, U.S. protests condemning the killing of Renee Cole Good, January 10th, 2026. This map was posted today. All those red dots and those green areas, that's all of the protests that are all over the country right now.
Well, the thing people got to understand, listening to somebody that's a larger YouTube streamer than me or you, they were talking today of statistics, and they had a good point. So everybody just claims like in rural areas are smaller, like the King's rallies, but across the country in the cities, they were the largest protest ever put on in the United States.
Yeah.
And now they've even gotten bigger. The group of Minneapolis is absolutely huge, and it's bad weather.
Yeah, imagine if it was warm.
People are like, oh, ha, ha, look at this funny people walking around beating pots and pans. Learning from another YouTuber today that it's Carolyn Borlinski, whatever her name is. She's really good. She follows the left, infiltrates them, Antifa and others. She was making the point out when they're standing in front of the hotels last night beating the pots and pans, that's not just doing that to make noise. That is historically a call for revolution by revolutionists throughout all history.
Yeah.
So everything you do that looks stupid, carrying signs, wearing certain things and flags and beating on stuff and making noise is a specific.
It's got symbolism.
Thing they're doing to signal to people what the next step is.
Yeah.
And the next step is the bullying of the frogs right now. We're bullying the pot to the point where this goes kinetic, because that's the problem.
I think we're getting ready to see a hot civil war in this country.
And keep in mind, when Antifa Black Bloc comes out, they've hijacked the Sons of Liberty, who Sam Adams started, symbol of the circle and 3 red marks. And most of those guys that are Black Bloc in the militant part of Antifa have those tattoos on them, and when they're out deployed, they'll put them on their shields and signs. You'll see that 3 red marks in the circle, which indicates they're Antifa, thinking they're patriots of their movement, just like the Patriots were of the Revolution, which is a bastardization of the original Patriots and Sam Adams.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just it's crazy that the times that we're living in right now. We're literally living in history right now. Things are about ready to get so bad, and there's so many people, like we was just saying, people are so blind to it.
Yeah, everybody just keep your head on a swivel.
Everybody needs to prepare.
Right, and stay situational aware is the biggest thing I can tell you. Just watch every day when you're around you, because every day, no matter where you are, something can happen, and you need to stay alert and not be like on your phone looking at it, not paying attention to what's going on around you. And I would suggest everybody look up the Cooper's rules of situational awareness.
Yep, I've got that document.
And follow those for the general public.
Yes. Yeah, I've got that document along with the Muslim Brotherhood and their plan for America.
Yeah, that's just a basic set of a mindset for situational awareness of the average civilian who's out in population, even though they were actually made up for law enforcement. They can apply to the civilian community so they can be aware when they're out and about. So I'm going to have to go, but that's all I have for this live feed. But I'll call in another time and give you some more information.
Yeah, man. Hey,
monitor all the open source intel and other intel, and get back to you.
Yeah, it was great having you call in. I'm sure once people watch this, and there's a couple people watching now, I'm sure they probably got some good intel from it.
Virtus Media 1776 is the YouTube channel for Virtus Media Studio, which Patriot Independence here is a partner and friend of. So just want to let everybody know that, and follow us there for what's going on in Virginia with the Second Amendment.
Yep. Yeah, because once things start heating up in Virginia, we're going to start going out in person, in live, doing it in live time.
All right. Well, 6 separate Tyrants, and everybody stay safe.
Yes, sir. Have a good one. Thanks, man. Well, that was Virtus Media. If you haven't already, go ahead and give him a follow on YouTube. Give him a subscribe. It's at Virtus Media 1776. There's a lot of good intel there. And I really do. I highly agree with him that things are getting ready to go kinetic. They're laying the groundwork for everything right now. So we got a couple of the live feed protest feeds are cutting out. So I'm going to take a second to pull some more back up. If you just give me a minute, I will pull some more back up. So it looks like we've got some protests in Phoenix. I mean, there's protests all over the country right now. But the one that says it's in Phoenix, it doesn't look. It looks like just somebody sitting in their car. So we got downtown LA. It seems like LA is getting pretty crazy tonight. Tactical Hillbilly. That by the way, that was Tactical Hillbilly from Virtus Media Studio. All right, so I got one from Minnesota. So let me hold on. It doing this live while I have OBS and all this pulled up. It takes a minute. If anybody has ever live streamed before, you'll understand my struggle right now. So just give me a second. So we got, make that one full. So the one over here, this is Minnesota. The one up there, somebody's driving. I'm going to switch that one out too. I ain't trying to watch somebody driving. I know you guys probably aren't trying to watch somebody driving. So we look like we got some stuff going down in LA right now. Let me pull this up. It looks like the cops got all their batons. It looks like they're getting ready to start whacking them, but you know as well as I do, LAPD is gotten soft over the last couple decades. All right, there we go. So now we got a couple more cams up. All right. So if you're just joining in, drop a comment in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. I'd love to know where people are watching from tonight. Oh, wow. I wanted to mention something. I seen something earlier. This is kind of off topic, but I seen something earlier, and it is this dude breaking war is coming. The first appearance in its 51-year flying history. The Boeing 747 E-4B Night Watch, known as the Doomsday Plane, departed LAX around 2:30 p.m. Pacific time. Now, if you watched my stream earlier, because I commented on this first appearance, laughed my ass off. I see this plane up every few weeks. In fact, I tracked it live on my YouTube channel last week. And then two of them, as you seen earlier, we seen two of them in the air on the live stream earlier. There were two in the air at one time. So it's not, its first appearance in its 51-year history, because we've seen it before. It's just, you got to be careful with some of the stuff you see, because some people, they just do shit for clicks. The EAMs have been pretty quiet, though, the last hour since I've been on. Haven't really heard much. Earlier's live stream, they were going off like crazy. We heard all kinds of emergency messages coming through, all kinds of codes. Hey, so I'm going to be right back, probably about 2 minutes. I want to get myself something to drink, because I'm going to tuck in here, and we'll be here for at least another hour or so. So give me just a couple minutes. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm going to try to find some audio here for a second. That way people can hear what's going on. There we go. How's that sound? Does this sound good for everybody?
We can lock in an interview.
Hey, Gen X Prepper, what's going on, man?
We're gonna cap it off pretty soon.
How you doing, bud? Hey, man, it's good. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy in the sense of all these protests that are going on. I mean, they're everywhere. They're everywhere in LA, Arizona, Philadelphia, Minneapolis. I mean, they're all over the place. San Antonio, Texas.
You're getting me under side 660, my pushing out. Yeah, we're trying to get a couple motors, and that should make a little traffic off and we can have some motors off.
So in case anyone wondering, the two on the left are in LA, and then the other one, that is in Minnesota. And then I got the EAM tracker below that. But right now we're watching what's going on in LA because there's been quite a few arrests in LA so far. People are starting to get crazy in LA.
The federal building here in downtown LA.
LAPD, I mean, former LAPD. I thought we had freedom of speech and freedom of press and freedom of assembly.
And see, a lot of these people are paid protesters.
California, downtown LA, right by the federal building.
Notice the size of protests have gotten smaller, more cities at once, but it seems smaller crowds. Yeah, I've seen where people have admitted that they're getting paid to be there, and that's the only reason why they're there is because they're getting a couple $100 a night to be at these protests.
Let's make cover for the people who murdered Renee Nicole Good. Let's cover for them. Let's keep protecting them.
We were peacefully protesting.
Let's not hold them accountable.
And then LAPD declared this an unlawful assembly. They want us to leave. Again, there was hundreds of people earlier protesting at Pershing Square. They went directly to the federal building and then back to City Hall. But some people stood in the federal building, by the federal building. And I guess LAPD was called. They wanted this area declared an unlawful assembly. State, it's California.
Also, did you know that Donald Trump is enfranchised the Haitian population?
So we got another one that just ended. So if you give me a minute, I'll try to pull up another one.
So what do Haitian people look like? And when you're out of your uniform, sir, you can be talking in my eyes for these ordinances because if they know you're Haitian, we're going to... Step back!
And see, they're beating the war drums. The one in Minneapolis ended. I'm trying to find another one, but it's most of the ones are in LA right now. All the ones that I'm finding. So let me add another one here to replace that one that ended. The person doing the live ended the feed. They're the ones driving in a car right now. It said that the stream ended.
They don't get fucked. That's how they are in this organization, and that's how they were in the fucking military. And you were probably in the fucking military, so you fucking know. Those fucking dudes don't give a fuck about it. They're pitting you against your own fucking people. When I know you wanted to be a cop and do good for your fucking community. And look what that motherfucker has in the middle of the fucking street. What is it going to take? Go home and start
I'm going to try to find another one for Minneapolis. So we got another one here for LA. Now I'm going to look for Minneapolis real quick. I've also seen Les feeds running late. Tells me the protest dies down and the viewers drop. Yeah.
There's not even that many people here.
And see,
What am I doing?
if you remember the summer of what they call the summer of love, as the night went on, the more violent it got. That's when we started seeing more of the rioting, more of the looting, the burning businesses down, burning police cars. That's when it started getting really violent. But the people in Minneapolis, man, they've been starting to crash out because ICE is still there, and they're still, I mean, just today I seen where they arrested this whole family of Somalis that were implicated in the fraud scandal. So, I mean, at least they're not letting it deter them, you know what I mean? Which is good, because ICE and these federal officers should never back down, never back down to these people, ever. So we got, is this one here? Hold on.
It is a little hard to demand justice from the unjust like you. Again, think about what you're doing, Cervantes. Think about it. Think about it. Think about what you're doing. You're sticking out your body for a fascist player who wants to oppose you.
So I found one in Minnesota. We'll add that one in.
Where are my Latinos at? Where are the Latinos? Where are the self-hating Latinos at? Where are all the Latinos at? Where are my self-hating race-creative Latinos at? Where are the Latinos at? Suppressing your own community drives. Where are my Latinos at?
Yeah. Yeah, usually, man, it's usually crazy amounts. The ones that are being paid don't really want to be there. They're just doing it for the money. Yeah, exactly. Like, what's her name? Laura Ingraham. She actually got people on camera saying that they were being they're there for the money. That they were being paid to be there.
To hang himself after he betrayed Christ. I said it now and I'll say it again.
So the one that is the third one over from the left at the top, that one is Minneapolis.
So what are you waiting for, Latinos? Like the press likes our side more.
these are pretty low key compared to what we've seen in. Yeah, absolutely. The ones in when the George Floyd thing happened, the Summer of Love, and what was that, 2020, 2021, something like that. It was nuts. I mean, they were going completely wild. Yeah. Yep. Oh, I didn't know I didn't have my camera on. Yeah, I mean, it's just, there's been a lot of talk about things might get crazy tonight, or just in this weekend in general. But something might happen in LA just because of the amount of police presence. Like, there's not very many people. Like, there's more protests. My point is, there's more protesters in, and see, this one in Minnesota, that one just ended, and that was the only one I could find in Minnesota. I can try to find a different one here.
Paycheck, and they'll start worrying about theirs.
All right, Tactical Hillbilly, I got your text. I'm gonna pull that one up. You said that one was Minnesota?
Thank you for the heart, James. Appreciate it.
All right, let's see. What is this person on YouTube here? He's not live.
I think it's probably one of the guys from Big Taco.
Hold on. There we go.
How long it takes a beginner like my...
Oh, shit!
The world is watching!
What the hell?
Copy that. And then just go right on here. Just hang with me. Hang with me.
Hey, what happened? What happened? Because you were right there.
Some guy and pressed it up in the way so nobody
just
can
ran
fucking
out.
grab it.
Factor meals deliver pro-level nutrition.
Come on.
Fucking pigs! Fuck you guys! Fuck
Yeah,
you!
they're heating up in LA. You can hear them.
Fucking pigs!
What?
Piece
You
of
get
shit!
shit away
So now we got Minneapolis up at the top again.
Oh, fuck.
You gotta remember, we're covering this. This is all straight live,
Looks like they rushed and
live as it's happening. So I gotta try to keep up. Yeah, it's getting spicy in LA, Jeremy. From what I've been seeing so far, it's definitely starting to get spicy in LA. trying to fill the screen in a little bit. I want to have my X up just in case something gets posted that we can watch right then, because a lot of times people will post stuff right to X, that way we can watch it. You think, Jeremy, you think that things are going to get bad tonight? I would say something happens in LA before anywhere else. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen and it's going to hit LA. That's what I think. Just because of the everything we're seeing right now. Yeah, how bad it's up in the air, but definitely going to have some conflict. Yeah. Well, I mean, we've seen a lot of arrests tonight so far. Looks like they're trying to hit the cops. And you know what's crazy is that those cops will bend the knee to these people. A lot of them will. They'll bend the knee right to them.
Yes, you need to move when they're taking somebody so that people can de-arrest them. If you're not going to grab them, then you need to move out of the way. Seriously.
And we still got our EAM radio going too.
Alright guys, from what I saw, it looked like they bombed someone, but I don't know.
The illegals and others and communists are getting really bold. Yeah, they've been bold, especially in Democrat-controlled areas.
This is California. It is currently 7:22 p.m. California PST time. So right now they just it looked like they bum rushed the guy, and then they took him, and then they started dispersing the crowd. So now we're here.
Hey, helper! Shame on you for letting them do that shit.
Originally they were. It was for Renee Nicole Good. So there was a protest earlier, started at Christian Square in downtown. And then they started marching towards the federal building. And then some of the federal building, the protesters, they marched back to City Hall, but some of them stood in the federal building. The ones that stood in the federal building, I suppose LAPD was called. They declared.
So it sounded like he's saying that they were trying to do something with the federal building.
The crowd, the protesters at the federal building to leave. So now we're here. So far they took 2 people, I believe.
So see, like I was saying, they're happening all over the country, like these small pockets all over the country. Another paid protest broke out in Knoxville, Tennessee against ICE. There are communist dollars behind all of this. It's like me and the Gen X prepper was just discussing. These people are paid to be there. And there's videos coming out all over the internet of people bragging that they're getting paid to protest. So this isn't a grassroots movement. I'm sure there are people there that are in support of this, but the fact is that how many of them are actually just being paid to be there? I know I'm getting shadow banned right now.
That's pretty crazy.
If you're still here, drop a comment in the chat.
Right by the detention center.
I'm gonna maximize my screen and won't be able to see the comments. Patriot, holler at me if anyone is commenting to me. All right, yeah, no problem, Gen X Prepper. Thank you for tuning in, man.
Muchísimas gracias por regalos. Bianca, so long story short, there was a protest. Started in Hershey Square downtown. Then we went to the federal building. Some of us continued to march towards LA City Hall. Some stood at the federal building, and that's when the LAPD was called, and they declared the area an unlawful assembly, and now we're here.
Yeah, once they start declaring it an unlawful assembly, that's when you start seeing them get arrested.
So far,
and then that's when they start going nuts.
Yeah, they declared it an unlawful assembly, but honestly, it was a peaceful protest from what I saw when I continued to march in City Hall. But the other people that stood behind, I'm pretty sure it was still peaceful, to be honest. Oh, but there was a guy that started tapping on a federal building. So maybe
somebody broke one of the windows out of the federal building. So this guy's saying it was peaceful, but yet they broke one of the windows out.
Where DHS usually hangs out. So maybe that's where actually. I don't know. Again, first room right assembly, we could march the streets. Well, it's a gray area, but
I'm not talking to you. I want to talk about your name. I want to talk about your name. Helper, you should give all these sellout coconuts your last name. If they want to be you, you should give these coconuts your last name. All of them.
Yo, what's up, Jeremy? I see you.
We're just gonna call you S. Long ass fucking last name.
Rip Renee, yeah. Rest in peace. All this was because of her, Renee Nicole Goodman. Good. That's what the whole march was for. The justice that is happening in the U.S. Overall, even with this administration, with Trump being a tyrant. He's basically pissing other countries off.
Yeah, I got it.
Not only that,
Tactical Hillbilly, I got it. That's over my X feed, is what you sent me. I appreciate that.
Shame on you. Shame on you. We were here protesting over there. You guys came over here to bother us. Shame on you. You should have this and get into shape. Look at it.
Again, thank you for the likes, thank you for the shares, thank you for the follow. Muchísimas gracias por regalos, por apoyar.
If you're just joining in, drop a comment, let me know where you're watching from, and please hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers by spring. That is my next goal, is to hit 500 subscribers.
Did you see the video of the body cam that he had? After he shot her.
Kettle time? Yeah, absolutely.
Like driving off on the side. He called her
I think I'm being shadow banned right now because
now that is some fucking
obviously I've got people watching the stream because I'm watching the chat, but when I look at my concurrent viewers and the viewers, like my live viewer feed on my YouTube thing in OBS Studio, it's saying I have 0 people watching right now. So there's something fishy going on with YouTube.
I want his
Here's the thing where they admitted that they were paid to be there. I'm getting paid right now.
I want his business card. Give me his name. Helper. Give me his name.
No, he's not alright. No, he doesn't need any water. He doesn't need shit. He needs some proper leadership. They need some fucking proper leadership. They don't need some fucking fat motherfucker being their leader. He is not alright. Rivera is not alright. He does not need any water.
Jenny, thank you for the rose.
So it looks like that cam cut out. So let me go in here and try to find another one.
Rest in peace, Renee Good. Yup. Much love. Justice for Renee. No justice, no peace. Juan, thank you for the gift. Brother.
My screen says 2 watching. Yeah, see, my thing is showing 0.
I usually don't go live unless
it's crazy, man.
Protest. But thank you so much.
I would have done it through X, but now they've changed it to where you got to have that paid membership to go live on X now. It used to be you didn't need it. All right, I've got another one for LA. Because that one is bugging out up there. There we go. Trying to keep them going as they go out. I'm trying to put another one in so that way we don't miss anything. I'm going to change something on that real quick, Gen X, real quick. Hold on.
I think their last push is going to be to the intersection. Although they can't push us into an open intersection.
All right. I changed it so now it's that subscriber mode. It should be good now. What you're talking about.
What's going on? LAPD was called in at the federal building in LA. They declared it a lawful assembly, and they're basically getting everyone to leave this area. Again, there was a guy that was pressing the DHS building. He was tapping the gate. But besides that, it was pretty much peaceful. But regardless, LAPD was called, and they wanted us out. So now we're here. They already took 2 people in.
Hold on a minute, y'all.
The second one was pretty crazy. They it looks like they rushed them, and then they got them.
All right, so the one in Minneapolis is just closed out. So look, it's going down in LA right now. Look at it. Here we go. I want to see what's going on here.
Again, I missed it. I gotta go on this side now. Fuck.
So it looked like some of the protesters were starting to get chased down. That's BS. More people are watching. I'd subbed to your channel a while ago from Twins. Yeah, Twin Arrow Survival. Yeah. Yeah, he gave me a shout out. I recognized your name. I knew it was from. I thought it was from there.
They managed to hold him.
Oh, okay.
That's why we need to be arresting people.
I got
This is what I'm saying. We need to grab people when they try to. No, they will just grab random people.
Yeah, but why?
I'm saying the media needs to get the fuck out of the way when they grab somebody.
Oh, just
if
because.
you guys crowd them, then none of us can get to them to grab them. So unless you're gonna grab them.
So you got this lady here. Sounds like she's trying to organize people more to get to try to pretty much teaching them how to evade the police.
People, I guess.
That's crazy. All right, so don't want the truth to get out. Yeah, he's a good dude. Text with him weekly. Yeah, man. Yeah, he's great. I like watching him. He's a chill dude. He's straight up. It's my kind of people. Him and Mama are like my kind of people, you know. So they're trying to use some of them call it as press as cover. Look, they're doing it more. Look.
Did you guys see that? Look at that chat. They just saw her and
they got another one.
She was doing nothing. What the fuck?
She's a veteran!
He's a veteran! She's a veteran!
She's an Army fucking veteran!
Shame! 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 Shame!
Wow, man. There's a lot of people at these protests and streamers are having a hard time keeping a signal. Yeah, they're trying to consolidate. They're doing this all in one area, and I think it's overloading a lot of the towers. In a place like LA, I mean, there's towers everywhere, you know. So, I mean, it's... I think you're right. It's overloading it. I wonder how many illegals are out here right now in LA protesting. Does anybody want to take a guess how many of them are here illegally? It doesn't matter. If you break the law, you break the law. They probably told this person to get back. They didn't get back. Okay. Still no EAMs coming through. Let's refresh X and see if anything's popped up on here yet.
They arrested a veteran!
Wow.
They're gonna change to zip line! Back up!
So they got a helicopter above right now.
Jesus. Wow, did everyone see that?
Oh my God.
I saw that.
Somebody's
She was just
memeing this
standing
lady
there.
right here. It says protest outside the Montana ice facility in their town today. Her sign says it's insufficient food, and she is a heavy-set lady. Wow.
Now what's fuck? Dude, our fucking that's some bullshit.
All right, so we got Tommy Boy. He is live. I'm gonna pull him up.
Did not need so much. That's why we'll.
That's some bullshit, talk.
Everybody on high alert. They have zip ties. They will zip tie you.
Yeah, now they're telling them be careful because they've got the zip ties.
No, this is California. We're by the detention center, by the federal building.
All right, so I've got one coming from Portland.
Started protesting in Parachute Square in LA, downtown. Then we marched to the federal building where most of us continued to march to City Hall, but some stood at the federal building. And I guess there was a guy that was tapping the fence inside by the...
Nah, the dude busted the window out. I watched it on a feed. The dude literally busted the window out of the federal building. That's why they declared it an unlawful assembly, because one of them dumbasses busted the window out.
I continued to march to City Hall. And I circled back.
And this guy's saying, "Oh, he was tapping on the window." Nah, the dude literally busted the window out.
The second person, the first one, she fell.
They play victim too much.
They took her. The second one, they rushed the guy, and the third one, they bum rushed the lady. She was what I'm hearing is that she was a Army vet as well. Honestly, just to, exercise our personal right, just to get snatched and, taken, that sounds pretty gnarly. That sounds unfair. That's so crazy how we could get arrested for this, but then again, the agent who shot and killed Renee, good, is not able to get arrested. As a matter of fact, he has immunity. That sounds pretty crazy to me.
All right, so now we got Portland.
This has been a weird one.
LAPD is in riot gear. LAPD that are in riot gear have arrived at the scene of anti-ICE riots in Los Angeles. Like Nick Sorter says, I'm shocked that they actually showed up in riot gear. Do not stand down, LAPD. More than likely they will. If it starts getting really bad, you never know what can happen. I mean, I like seeing that they're arresting some of these people. Yeah, absolutely, Jeremy. Ashley Babbitt was a veteran also, and what did they do to her? What did the left do to Ashley Babbitt?
Oh, damn, I think I see more law enforcement on that side. You're probably right. But, no, I think we're chilling.
So we got, Portland, where the bee suit is right now. This is Portland. That's live in Portland. So we got 1 feed out of Portland right now.
If they grab me, it's for retaliation. I have done nothing illegal.
But I tell you, if something goes down, we'll cover it live.
I feel like most of the people that they take is on this side. So I probably should chill on this side and see what's up.
Give me a minute. I'll be right back, folks. I need to go grab me get my drink refilled and water the lilies.
All of you guys have cases of violence against you. Wow. It checks out though. It fucking checks out. It checks out. What are you fuckers doing? Is this for the purpose of intimidating a civilian population and a population
What up, what up? What happened?
Huh?
Oh, I thought you said something.
Oh, no. I speak my G.
Oh, okay. Arrested? No, they arrested, looks like they arrested 3 people already. But right now, no, I don't think so.
Velasquez. Hey, Velasquez.
I'm mad because I caught up the gang rape case. They were all caught in the gang rape case a few years ago because these officers raped somebody. And then another officer was in charge of investigating it.
It's, people... No, aquí nadie está borracho ahorita. Pues, o sea, no sé si están borrachos, no, la neta no sé.
LAPD.
Hey, you watch your mouth. You watch your mouth.
Listen, when you walk, you need to look up. You're so short, you need to look up. We're actually friends. God damn it. That's a true one of those. That damn helper.
Tell me you suppress minorities without telling me you suppress minorities.
Immigrants are welcome. Yeah.
All right, I am back. If you're just joining in, drop a comment. Let me know where you're watching from.
Yeah, look, I think that guy's pretty buzzed.
Yeah, that's the one of the guy with the Carhartt jacket. That's Portland right now. of the Chesapeake. You're not too far from me and Tactical Hillbilly with Virtus Media. We're here in the Shenandoah Valley in Virginia. Things about to get wild here in Virginia once Abigail Schamberger takes office.
Thank you, Gabby. Thank you. Always safe. Always safe. Safety first. God is good.
And you know what's crazy is they push a lot of like I've seen videos where they've been pushing out a lot of the truly independent vlog, like independent journalists or conservative journalists that were trying to cover these protests. They were pushing all of them out.
Have they used gas yet?
Not yet. No, not yet.
Hartford County, red country in a blue state. Yeah. Yep. This whole valley here where I'm at, it's deep red. Oh look, we got some more going down in LA. More stuff going down in LA. Look like they got some more people.
I don't know what the hell happened here. You know what happened? Huh? What happened? You know what happened?
Where's your humanity, man?
Yeah, and they're talking about where's your humanity? Where's their humanity when they burned businesses down and looted all these stores back a couple years ago? Because I guarantee you, a lot of the ones that were out doing a lot of the rioting and the looting then are out right now.
Vinny, thank you for the gift, Vinny. Thank you for the flowers.
Too much to fucking ass up to me right now.
Tommy has a helmet on. So we got the feed from Portland is from, it said it was Tommy Boy, but at least we know they're Patriots because they're wearing a shirt that says "This is our turning point," and they got one of them had a Trump hat on. I know things are heating up in LA, man.
We're trying to rescue too.
So I think a lot of them started closing out in Minneapolis because it started snowing. If you look at my X feed to the right, this was 2 hours ago. It looks like it was snowing at one point. It had just started snowing. So that could be why they all left. See, it's cold right now. And if it was warm, I think we would be seeing a whole hell of a lot more people out doing violent shit.
No energy, yeah. So they don't have zip ties, so...
Agreed. Yep.
Absolutely. See someone, they capitalize on the opportunity to get someone, they'll arrest them.
So driver blocks DHS agents by parking in their path, then rolls up windows as agents approach from all sides. So we almost had another one right there in the X feed to the right. Somebody did the same thing as that Renee Good did, pulled and blocked the whole roadway with their vehicle. And this was 4 hours ago.
Trying to get something? That makes work for us, not ice. Yeah, that's right. Oh God, what the heck?
So it looks like they're gearing up to make a couple more arrests.
It looks like only followers could be mods.
So 2 hours ago, protesters were once again on federal property in a tense standoff with DHS agents inside a locked garage. Agents continued to warn the crowd to disperse or they would face arrest, and no city police response at that point. That's crazy.
Can everybody go home? The dispersal order. We're not leaving. Everybody needs to leave the area. We're going to start effecting arrest. People will go to jail for failure to disperse.
They said if they don't disperse and leave, they're going to get arrested. So let's see if things get spicy. Now they're yelling, saying, "You leave the effing area." The protesters, the degenerates, are yelling back at the police. See, the police are being too soft, man. If this was Trump supporters, they would have done barreled in and started arresting everybody. They're being too soft with these people. And that's just a cold hard fact. They're protesting ICE, yet confronting the LAPD. Yeah, exactly. And see, an LAPD is being easy with them, but yet they're sitting there still chanting FLAPD. It's like, I don't see why LAPD puts up with it. But then again, they could have their hands tied because, you know why. Mayor Bass and Governor Newsom. If they started dropping the hammer down, a lot of them would probably lose their jobs the next morning. And it's sad.
That's hilarious. Raise your hand if you want to get arrested. Bro.
I'm just waiting for them to start doing a mass arrest and then waiting for shit to start popping off.
If you notice the people that got taken away in handcuffs, they're going to jail. That'll be
And you know, one other thing that's crazy is I watch some automotive YouTubers. They get in more trouble for having a car meet in LA and revving their engine or something than these people are, and they're literally blocking the road, causing problems, knocking windows out of federal buildings. And the people that are just having a simple car meet get swarmed and get arrested, get the cars impounded, but these people can literally do what they want to do. And like I said, if it was Trump supporters, and as soon as they declared it an unlawful assembly, it would have been it. It would have been over with. They would have showed no mercy on the Trump supporters.
Joining the live. If I get any other information, I'll go and post it on my story, on my TikTok story. Again, thanks for the gifts, thanks for the likes. Brie, you're a real one. All right, guys, be safe. Exercise your First Amendment rights. Rest in peace, Renee Nicole Good. Hopefully she gets justice. No justice, no peace. James, thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you, everyone. Much love.
So it seems like the one is getting ready to close out. That one up there at the top. So let's find another one.
Anything I should look forward to when I move back? I don't know. When were you, wait, since 2020?
All right, just give me a second. I'm going to find another one here for us. I want to try to keep the ones from LA because it looks like things could get spicy in LA. So let's see. Got a couple of them here. But are they still alive is the question. So until then, I'm going to turn on the audio for one of these down here. So that way you guys can listen.
Dude, they got a big ass drone over there. Where'd it go? There it is.
Oh, look, they got drones.
Big ass drone they got over there. They got a big one over there.
So, actually, speaking of drones, I'm going to move these around a little bit, and I'm going to pull up a flight tracker.
Well, you can see the officers. There's not a lot of the people have moved away from the officer skirmish line there, and have moved closer over here to the corner of Temple and Alameda. When are you going to do another road trip?
I don't know.
Dude, that must have been freaking hard, all that driving and shit.
I mean, hard going solo.
Dude.
All right.
We got a decent setup. You know, I can pull over and sleep for a bit, which is nice.
That's awesome. You have a cover, like a camper thing over your truck? Nice.
All right, let me get this flight tracker situated here.
Circus clowns. So they moved back. The protesters have moved all the way closer to the intersection over here. Oh, this guy's going down. This guy's going down. They just got that. What did he do?
Yep. Got another one.
Oh. They're picking them off one by one. They're picking them off one by one here. Some of the loudest ones. You open your mouth too loud and the cops grab you.
Well, it's because they're causing a disturbance.
She's my neighbor, leave her alone. Is that what he said? She's my attorney. Oh my God.
And she got arrested?
And she's not an attorney.
She's an attorney that didn't listen?
Well, then she'll know the law, how to get out. So they just picked 2 people off right now.
Tim is gonna get grabbed. Right?
Dude, he's right up there.
He's right there.
Yeah.
This dude's gonna get grabbed right now.
And then he's gonna go, why don't you arrest Tony and Castillo over there? Arrest them.
All right, so at the top we got a live flight tracker, so that way we can look at the flights.
Nah, he's just cruising around.
So let me look into LA here. So you can hear on sound right now.
So they just picked up.
You can literally hear helicopters and stuff flying over. But there's none on the They got their, none have their transponders on.
There's Tim. Oh, Tim hasn't got arrested yet. We have a Tim sighting. Tim's pants are about to fall off. Tim, pull your pants up. Tim is on that new wonder drug called no acetol. You ever heard of that drug? Yeah, they usually take him down to the jail and then they book him in.
And then immediately release them.
Fingerprint him and then they release him.
Yeah. No cash bail. So they can go right out and do the same thing right all over again. They'll be right back there 30 minutes later. Because they know that they're not going to get in trouble for it.
I almost think there's just as many media here as there are protesters left. There's a lot of people that are media and just a few actual protesters left. So
is he saying it's dying down?
I almost think there's more media here than there are protesters.
Yeah,
they're all waiting for somebody to know it's one of the. They're going to take one of the media to jail, and then what? Because
they're waiting for it to pop off. That's exactly what they're doing.
I hear somebody over there protesting. No, we're just media. We're street journalists out here doing some street journalism, bringing breaking news, crime here in Los Angeles to you. Like I always tell you guys, if you like your first responders in action, you want to see police, fire, or rescue, and it's absolutely free to hit that follow button, then make sure you do that. Hit that follow button.
Yep. If you're just joining in here, hit that subscribe. Help me hit my 500 subscriber goal.
Get on the sidewalk. Get on the sidewalk. Continue communicating with the public your message. Capturing the moments with your phones, with your cameras. Please get on the sidewalk.
All right, I'm gonna go on the sidewalk in the middle of the street right here.
Everybody else, leave the area.
Well, everybody's media, I guess, because there's no more protesters in the middle of the street.
I wish that dude would stop beating that damn drum. It's starting to get annoying. If it's annoying me, I know it's got to be annoying you folks.
In this country from illegal invaders.
So they told all the media.
Yeah, go take your SSRIs, my guys.
The protesters.
You sounded a little
I don't know.
right there.
I guess everybody hears media because everybody got on the sidewalk. There's nobody on the street anymore. Thank you, Sharon, for the paper crane. Well, if they did get arrested, it would be a hell of a lot quieter. Dancing? This is good enough beat for you to cut the rug up over there at your house. Start dancing. You'd smack him. Somebody needs to just go take his drumsticks away.
That's what I'm saying.
In the background, yeah. Noise ordinance. It's a ICE protest here in Los Angeles. You got LAPD skirmish line over here. It's not, I mean, there's not a whole lot of protesters left.
Yeah, I think it's starting to die down.
Yeah, that's what I said. The instigators show up later in the night. They come here. So.
Yeah, it's slowly starting to die down. In case anybody's wondering, the screen with the 8992.00, that is a EAM radio, so that way we can hear the EAMs from the U.S. Air Force. As they transmit codes out, we'll hear it live as it comes in.
You hiding over here?
Huh?
You hiding?
Our friends and neighbors in cages.
Right. Dude, I don't know how many people are protesters. There's only a couple protesters
they're
left.
Come after this dude.
Oh, the guy with the drums? Yeah, they need to get him.
They're gonna come after the guys.
Yeah, I want to come around. This is kind of pathetic now. I mean, there's more cops than there are people, and half of them are media.
Oh, and there are more resources coming.
I know. For what?
Oh, look, they're leaving.
They're trying to figure out where the CP is. Isn't it down there to Lisa? I just want to see him run and freaking rush these people and just. Most likely, they may not do that, but.
So I got another one here from Portland.
I wonder if there's actually calls going
up in the top.
I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is. If we put it on Central, I'm sure the calls are going on. They've probably called resources from other divisions, from like Rampart or Hollenbeck, Northeast, maybe even Newton. But I'm sure some of these officers are from those divisions too. Dude, these guys right now, they need to run and get them.
Yeah, the guys with the drums, they're just antagonizing them, trying to start something to get a headline.
Did it say something right now?
No. I think that's one of the protesters. I want to see him get this guy.
They actually addressed him.
They did. Get out of the street.
Get out of the street.
So I think I'm gonna go till 12 noon. I mean, I'm sorry, 12. See, I'm tired. I think I'm gonna go until 12 midnight. So in roughly 30 minutes.
Does he?
Because I don't think anything's gonna happen. It started looking like it was gonna get spicy there at one point, a couple of times,
Oh, yeah, I see him.
but it's starting to die down.
The LAPD zip ties. Where'd Tim go?
I don't know. I saw him standing there. He was standing in the corner. Oh, there he is. He's over there. He's over there.
He's trying to get arrested.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Dude's trying to get arrested to get a headline. That's all it is.
What?
They were over there.
They were over there and they legit.
And they just like, yeah, there's nothing going on here. Let's go home. Let's go back to the station. No, tell him to come back. Dude, how old is this little kid? Is that a girl?
That's a girl. Commercial and Alameda's over there.
Yeah, for the next game plan. What they're saying, they need those resources to go back to commercial on Alameda, which is about up there where that yellow light is turning.
Oh, they're coming in the wrong direction.
I think he's seeing the fire truck. Yeah, that's the. Oh, we'd smoke them. It wouldn't even be a race. It's a protest over the ICE shootings over last week. They're out here protesting. I don't know how many protesters are left. I don't think there's a whole lot of them. Yeah, it's still going on. LAPD's grabbed a few people and arrested them, but it's still going on. There's hardly any people here. I'm surprised they're still holding this skirmish line because most of the people have left. I'm about ready to leave.
They're not going to leave until they know everybody's gone. Because they know what. Because they're probably thinking the same thing I'm thinking. Once if the police actually all start leaving, then that's when people are going to start rolling right back out again. Because the ones that are left are going to start texting and saying, hey, they're going, they're leaving. Let's roll back out.
And it's going to be a cold ride home, too. Castillo's going to freeze. He's going to have frozen moco coming out of his nose.
You're going to have Tim hugging you. It's not even cold out.
Tim's wearing his underoos, that's why.
That's called Marty McFly.
Marty McFly.
So it's only 8:30 out on the West Coast. Yeah, it's 11:30 here.
There it is.
Yeah, 8:30.
There goes a drone.
So there's a drone they got up, bottom left. You just seen it. So they do got a drone up.
They still have 82% battery.
You're 82?
Yeah.
Dang, I'm 77.
Really?
Yeah.
Still high though, because we haven't been riding anywhere. Have you seen Back to the Future? He's like asking him for movie reviews over here.
No hot chocolate for you.
I need to get a job where I can stand like that for hours and get paid $80 an hour, $90 an hour.
They think cops are making $90 an hour.
It's 47 where you're at. It's probably pretty close to that over here. It's
I highly doubt cops are making $90 an hour. Maybe LAPD is because of the cost of living, but
today. It's probably 72 today, but it's probably into the 40s right now. Uh-oh.
Nope. Speeding
Pull
off.
it over. Probably going back to the station.
That was a drone. That was a drone up.
Right here. That's a big one.
That's what she said.
Yes. Not to Tim.
Not to Tim.
Oh shit. It's 54 degrees. Now where is it 54 degrees? It feels colder than that here. If you're talking about it. It feels colder than 54.
It's been raining here where I'm at
like it's
all day long.
It feels like it's
cold, rainy day.
Thank God it's not windy.
Cold.
Because it'd be freaking cold.
They're going to get donuts.
They're going to get donuts.
Dude, everybody's practically gone.
Dude, it's gone. I'm about ready to call it.
Let's just go, bro. Let's just
Yeah. I think we're going to call it because
everybody's gone.
Everybody's pretty much gone.
Yeah.
All right,
They're
guys,
all
we're going to call
starting to
it. I mean, this is what's going to happen. I'll give you the recap of what's going to happen. They're going to wait here for probably another hour. And then they're going to maybe arrest a couple of more people. And then they're just going to call it. Yeah, it is already almost. And then they're just going to start going backwards and get in their cars and leave. So we've seen it before. There's not a lot of excitement to go on. So yeah, me and Castillo are down here. We're going to cruise around a little bit over here and see if any calls come up in downtown here that are more exciting than this. Okay, thank you, Judy. All right, guys, we're gonna call this one. If anything exciting blows up, we'll come back. But at this point,
Yeah, I doubt it's gonna happen.
It's a
Everybody's
trickle of
leaving.
media and a trickle of protesters, and their cops are just standing there.
Yeah, it's.
Let's see what they're saying. All right, guys, we'll be back. Thank you guys for being out here. Hey, and thank you for the 1.6 million likes. That's amazing. You guys are awesome. I appreciate that. And everybody that's
Damn, dude
become
got
part of the Chasing
1.6
Trouble
million
family,
likes.
welcome to the family, guys. Hang on tight. 2026 is going to be a wild year. We'll catch
That's
you guys
crazy.
on the next one. Bye, guys.
That's crazy. So that one is now down. I would probably guess that the other ones are going to start trickling down too. When does zip ties come out? when does zip ties come out? It's no longer fun. Yeah. See what happened was the LAPD started arresting these people, and once the protesters seen that LAPD wasn't messing around, people started leaving. See? It's common sense. It's one of those things where that if they realize that the police are going to be soft on them, they're just going to do what they want and they're going to get away with it. But once they see police start knocking down and actually laying the hammer down, that's when they're like, oh, hey, this is no fun. So, yeah, it's starting to die down on there. LA is quiet, which, like we seen, it was heating up there for a minute. It was starting to heat up. They got music playing on that one. This guy's yelling at him. This dude is funny. The one in the middle at the top.
Ice! Get those damn illegals out of our country!
Yeah, this dude's funny, man.
Illegals out of our country! We don't want them here! They gotta go! They gotta get the fuck out! Deport all illegals, starting with the Islams! No more Islamists in America! Deport all Islam! Deport all illegal aliens, period! No more third world foreigners! Renee Good would still be here if she would have complied with ICE officers. I guess you learn real quick not to try to run over federal agents. Fuck around and find out.
So what we're hearing is right now is where the top on the middle, where the post box is, in the tree right there in the tree in the middle. That's what we're hearing. The one we're hearing right now. He's standing back and yelling at him.
Deport white liberal women and their cuck husbands. Deport white liberal women and their cuck husbands. No more white liberal women in America.
He's pissing them off. He really pissed them off last night and the night before.
Hey, how you doing? Long time no see. No, it's fine. My shoes are dirty already anyway.
Tell me, if I bring you treats, what would you like? Hot treats.
I don't know.
Alcohol.
No. No, I haven't drank in a while. Red Bulls.
I brought you 2 cases.
Oh, the non-sugar free.
I know, bullshit. That was given to me.
Yeah,
So
the
you want the
non-sugar free.
want the
Yeah,
full-
anything that's not sugar free, because
Okay.
they make my stomach go crazy.
Yeah,
God
that
bless ICE.
sugar
Let's
free's got that
go.
circulose and aspartame shit in it.
Support 'em all.
It's petroleum based. It's actually
Support 'em
really bad for you. It can cause
all. Get
cancer.
them the fuck out. Get them the fuck out.
Dude, Tommy Boy don't care.
I don't got no milk. You trying to get me dry out?
He's like, my name's Tommy. I don't got no milk.
Yeah. I don't think my right now. I buy the big ass thing of chocolate milk. Yeah. Yeah. They hear your megaphone over the PA. Good. Yeah. You too.
See, that stuff didn't last very long in LA. As soon as it started picking up, started getting bad, they started arresting people, and then the whole crowd started dispersing.
Who just had those candles?
It's the guy.
I know that.
Let's go,
And now look at the top left, LAPD is all starting to leave.
We got cookies and milk. Got that cookies and milk.
Yeah, see, LAPD's
Don't touch me
dispersing.
there. You're not my uncle. What was that? Oh, what's up, big dog? Give me a hug. Oh, how you doing?
I said, who streets, Tommy?
Tommy Street.
Coming down to Arrow Street.
Our street.
When I say, come on, follow my lead. Street.
Take the mega maga.
He's got a good Red Bull right there.
Go,
The
boys.
Red Bull winner. All right, well, I think I'm going to call it there. Things aren't
Go get them.
popping off.
They don't want me.
Been live for 2.5 hours now. It's getting late and I'm getting tired. I'm going to try to go back live again tomorrow. So if you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Don't forget to drop a like. And until next time, stay safe. God bless. Keep on prepping. Patriot Independence out.
Street.